Good evening, Twitch. Good evening, YouTube. It is I, VannKraken. I welcome you to another Friday night World of Warships Legends live stream. It's hard to believe a whole week has gone by since our last stream. We tried to get on over the weekend, but just had a bunch of family stuff going on again. But tonight we're here. We're back on. We're early again, turning over a new leaf, trying to stream to you guys when we're not as tired and half asleep. So welcome. Again, I am VannKraken. I am a World of Warships Legends alpha tester. Been playing this game, I guess, 2 years and change, and going on year 5 for World of Warships PC. Though I haven't been over there as much these days because I've been primarily a Legends player since the alpha, but still dabbling in PC and keeping up with some of the news going on over there, of which there's quite a few ship developments and game mechanic developments, which will probably ultimately flow over and affect Legends. So it's a good thing to stay on top of. Hey, there is a ton of interesting news coming out on Legends as well. We'll talk about in a minute. If you haven't tuned into our stream before, we try to help new players learn and grow, or players who are not as familiar with the game pick up some tips and tricks to improve their gameplay and ultimately have more fun and enjoy your time in this game, which can be a crazy and frustrating game to play at times. Teammates that are not teammates you know or you're communicating with in a team game can be frustrating, but we try to keep it as salt-free as possible here. Be curious, not judgmental, as a statement comes from Walt Whitman, as quoted by Ted Lasso, in a show that I'm excited to see season 2 coming up in August. So we try to be curious and not as judgmental about what our teammates are doing when we get a really crummy run of games, which, as you know, happens pretty frequently in Legends and in World of Warships PC. Lastly, we are super competitive in this stream. We try to win. We do everything we can to bring victories home, but again, not at the expense of driving ourselves completely insane. So we'll try to keep it as positive as we can and talk a little bit about some of the news going on in the Legends community. We'll intersperse that tonight while we're getting into games. We'll jump into a game in a minute here. On the stream cover, the stuff that we're still working on is the Tier 6 British and French lines, which been working on those probably during the Champagne campaign, the last campaign, Tall Glass of Victory, and this Georgia on My Mind campaign. Made awesome progress. We've gotten from Tier 4 to Tier 6 in the British heavy cruisers. We're knocking on the door of Edinburgh in the British light cruisers. We are at Tier 6 in both battleship lines, English and French, British and French, and we are working on the Tier 7 cruiser, Charles Martel, occasionally. That's a little bit of a frustrating ship until we get her upgraded, so I haven't been playing her as much lately. The other thing we're going to intersperse in, besides maybe playing some requests or different countdown tiers, is jumping in and playing a few X-campaign ships, and we're going to start our path to the North Carolina, which is a great ship on PC. You've been wiped out, Cody, Super Tester, and I have reminisced how that's one of our favorite battleships in the game. Probably my favorite U.S. battleship in the game from the PC side. So very excited to start working up that line. Probably won't bother trying to go for Kansas, since I think Kansas is a turd at Tier 7 especially, and the lines really should be swapped. If they were going to set things up this way, North Carolina should have led to Iowa, and Colorado should have led to Kansas, not the other way around. So maybe that will get rectified at some point and things will be realigned. But we are going to try to get our drive to North Carolina started as well, because I'm excited to play that ship, and super excited for Georgia, which is coming as well, which hopefully you've either got or you're working on and staying up to date on your missions. In Havoc, we're about a third of the way done on top 4 finishes, 6 out of 10 on top 3s, 4 out of 6 on top 2s, and we got our 2 top placement finishes already. So we also need some fires and other stuff. If we happen to get those along the way, that will be a fantastic bonus, but not necessarily 100% required. I'm going to be grinding this campaign as if we were going along each week, doing the campaign as a regular player. So we're streaming that anyway, so I'm not looking to get all the hardcore missions done necessarily, but if we happen to knock those out along the way, then awesome. we'll go with that. So let's go ahead and jump in and get a game started. Obi Swift out there creating a group post. Obi has been a little MIA, as have I. So hope, Obi, you are doing well if you hear us out there tonight. We're going to have to play standard, obviously, to make our missions count for Shakedown. Another ship we've been playing, Synop. We got a lot of lines we're working on. A lot of concurrent line grinds going on right now. I've been starting on Surrey just because it's a fun ship. Combination between a battleship and a cruiser, really, this heavy cruiser line. The mobility of a battleship plus the guns. I won't even say a battleship light, but definitely solid heavy cruiser guns, especially the HE rounds. So let's jump in and get started in the Surrey tonight. This British heavy cruiser line is very interesting in that every ship gets better. It's one of the better constructed lines that way. All the ships play similarly. There's definitely a through line on characteristics and tactics for these boats, which I really enjoy. And then secondly, each ship does seem to get better and better. The real hump in the line, the big bump to get over, is the Hawkins. And if you can get over the Hawkins and play through that, Devonshire is going to be better. Surrey is going to be better, and I'm looking forward to Albemarle. It's a ship that I've heard very good things about, and I've seen people get good results in. So we're looking forward to unlocking that ship pretty soon. We've been putting some good effort in on Surrey. All right, we're just going to go ahead and do kind of play-by-play commentary, let you know what we're walking through, what we're doing. If you have any comments to make in chat, we'll try to get to those when we get our eyes free from the game action. Start out low tier. Been having runs lately of either I'm all low tier or I'm all high tier, so hopefully that doesn't set a tone for the rest of the evening. Hey Birdman, how's it going? How are the reds yellow? That is an excellent question. I am colorblind. So I play under what's called the Protanopia setting, I think. So yes, Cody, you've been wiped out, who streams and is a alpha tester, makes fun of me, calls me, or sorry, a super tester calls me the mustard man because it does change out my reds for yellowish colors. Red green is the thing that I have problem with specifically, and it's not. It used to be in the old days of World of Tanks before they did colorblind mode, or even after. And the early days of this game, they were red and green team icons. Those aren't a problem anymore, but actually red player icons and text kind of bleed into the background terrain of the islands. So I can't read the little, messages of who killed who. I can't see the ship icons as well. And you really want to be able to see, like right there, what ship got lit up, who the player is, all that good stuff. I like to have the full tactical readout on the enemy ship, so it's a bummer when it blends into the background. Yeah, you can definitely use it. You don't have to be colorblind. It gives a distinct look. And again, there was a day when they had no colorblind mode on World of Tanks, and there was team damage, and I was constantly shooting my own team. Just having a hard time telling them apart. So, hope you're having a good night, Birdman. We, again, are just doing line grinds, probably solo play tonight. I'm trying to get my weekly Havoc stuff done. I've been a little bit slow in getting things done because I have been doing YouTube videos along with streaming. That's been consuming some of my streaming time, actually. Doing YouTube is fun. Doing the videos is a crap ton of work, probably more than I thought it would be. But it's really fun. I enjoy it, it's just time consuming. So we're a little bit behind where we want to be this week. But since it's just top placements, and those aren't impossible to get as long as we're playing good team game, trying to knock out as many contributory actions during the game as possible. Usually you can knock out your top finishes relatively easily. And it's win or lose, right? That's the best thing. It's not a condition of whether you actually won the game. Hey, Birdman, thank you for the sub, dude. I totally appreciate the subs on the YouTube side. I started out on Twitch first and then was porting over my VODs over to YouTube. That's kind of how it started as a channel. It was just a home for archiving live streams, but I really had a lot of fun making the videos. And I like to try to coach and teach. I'm a competitive youth soccer coach, have been for about, well, it's going on year 11 now. So I just really enjoy helping other people learn and enjoy games and anything in life that I can help out with, whether it's work related, past school related, or just having fun playing ships or tanks. I'm not a tanks authority anymore whatsoever. I used to be good at tanks and I suck now, honestly. I haven't played a lot on console of late or PC. And I used to play both pretty heavily before I played ships. My ship life overtook my tanking life completely. I did play a few games of tanks, a few nights of tanks recently, and had a few decent games after multiple horrid potato games. Okay, let's call for focus fire on the York. Some other teammates are shooting at him, which is great. We just want to get a cruiser out if we can. The cruisers are shiftier and can hurt me with their AP. Obviously, you can take big hits from the battleships too. We're using Ingenious or Armed and Ready on all of our cruiser captains. So now I'm focused by one ship, which is probably the battleship off to my left. Possibly it's the York. It's the York shooting at us. Just missed that. Oh, sweet. Okay, our destroyer just took out that battleship. We don't have to worry about him. But we're still getting targeted by one ship. It was probably the York. Yeah, he's fired at us again. I don't have any modifiers on my bloom shrinking back down, which is your main gun range shrinking back down to just your base view range. So if you don't fire for 20 seconds, you can do what's called go dark and minimize your visibility, which is what we just wanted to do there. Since we were out in open water, didn't want to get targeted by anybody else. Could be a DD over to our left that's spotting us though now. So Birdman, have you been playing Legends for a while, or wargaming veteran in general? Not a wargaming whale anymore. Ah, we missed that cap. Damn, I didn't realize we didn't have any teammates staying in there. My bad, I should have hung in there. See if we can loop back in, grab that cap. I thought our DD was in there. For a year, cool. Warships is great. I had a lot of fun playing World of Tanks. It goes back 6 years since I started tanks, 6 years since I first downloaded World of Tanks console. And really been playing wargaming games ever since. I mean, every developer has issues, right? And wants to make money and does things that tick off the player base, but I've had a lot of fun playing all the wargaming titles personally. Okay, there's got to be a DD or something that we can't see that's spotting us up. I'm gonna hug this island so that Iowa can't get an easy shot on us. He's thinking we're gonna shoot this gap, but we're not. We're gonna hang over here for a second, see if we can get a shot on the Synop. Synop's got angle on us though. Okay, could have been worse. Attach the game, huge history buff, so perfect combo of gaming. Totally the exact same way that I started. I'm a big World War II fan. I don't know why, but as a kid, when other kids were reading different fiction and stuff, I was reading World War II history. I'm probably gonna get killed right here. Let's do this. Let's put torps out on the Synop. Yeah, damn it. Our team melted, so I didn't realize we were down 2 ships already. So that kind of made it easy for them to tee off on me. They weren't worrying about focusing down on anybody else. I should have been paying a little bit more attention. But yeah, I'm huge World War II buff. Read a lot of World War II history. Actually, I'm in colorblind mode. I was going to go to the U.S. Naval Academy. I had my congressional appointment for the Naval Academy. Hadn't been fully accepted, but got my eyes tested, was colorblind, and decided at that point that I would not continue with my pursuit because I wanted to fly off carriers. I did not want to drive a ship. So because I was colorblind and not 20/20, did a different life plan, went to regular college, but have remained a fan of military history. And that's how I got into World of Tanks. Like, oh, it's cool. World War II, World War I, World War II tank game. And then that led from console tanks to PC tanks. And that led from PC tanks to World of Warships PC. And then to Legends in the alpha test. So it's been fun. When you divide, if you play every day, even just a little bit, if you divide out like the cost of a premium subscription, which you can get for typically like half price, right? 2/3 price around the holidays. It's a pretty damn good deal when you divide out the number of hours I play into what a premium subscription costs for premium time. So I don't play a ton of other games, don't have a lot of time between family, soccer coaching, work, and doing some of this. So we tend to focus in and get the full use out of our subscriptions. It's just not buying too many subscriptions. That's the issue, because usually I have a couple PC premium time subscriptions going and then at least one console as well. What class and country do I use? If I had to pick like favorites, my favorite class or type of ship is cruisers. And that's my most played class. When I first started the game, I played cruisers until I got to about tier 4, tier 5 on PC, got my butt kicked. Let's go ahead and bump out of this game. Get another one started. And then I went to battleships just to slow the game down so I could learn a better sense of situational awareness. This game moves a lot slower than tanks, so you really have to plan your moves out ahead of time. You can't move as quickly, as rapidly, get into cover as rapidly. You'll learn that firing all the time in open water is not the smartest thing. Sometimes you do need to go as dark as I said and get into cover. Hey Ryan, just saw you on Twitch. Good to see you. I'm blathering on. And I did some battleships just to slow the game down, and then wound up buying, I think, Scharnhorst as one of my initial premiums. And Scharnhorst got me interested in bridging back into cruisers because she's kind of a combination between a cruiser and a battleship. And she is one of my favorite ships of all time and has the ability to play when she's low tier as a heavy cruiser effectively. When she's high tier, she can stomp face as a battleship. So that got me back into playing cruisers, and I kind of just love the mobility and ability to impact different parts of the battle, but quickly moving from flank to flank. I love hunting destroyers, and I've gotten a lot better at the different styles of cruiser play. Open water kiting, which is maneuvering, trying not to get hit in open water while you're attacking enemy ships. Using terrain, which I kind of tried to do there in Surrey, but did not execute well when I wasn't paying attention there and saw that our teammates were dead. So a lot of cruisers. I've started playing more destroyers, but destroyers has been the last class that I've tried to get interested in, just because I was so focused on being a good teammate and trying to help my teammates win games that I thought, gosh, until I get a lot better at this game, I'm not going to try to play a lot of destroyer because it's too demanding and moves too fast. So I'm decent at destroyers now. I don't play them on stream a whole lot because it's hard for me to concentrate and talk and say hi to folks in chat and not get my butt kicked. Like, look at this game. We got 4 destroyers aside, 4 cruisers, and only 1 battleship. That is an odd lineup. And it's a Nelson. Oh, Grand Admiral Nimitz on the other side. That's you, right, Ryan? So, oh crap. There's the Nelson. Okay. So yeah, so that's been my journey, is now kind of full circle back to some destroyers. We're gonna smoke up early and try to hit this Nelson a little bit. Dude, you did a good job loading in on that. I didn't know you were there, and I'll count down for the next game. we've been doing countdowns. So Birdman, if you're on and you want to do countdowns, we've been pretty successful at getting in games together. I haven't been doing as many divisions on stream because I haven't been streaming as much lately. And secondly, I usually need to get my work done here on my missions as quick as I can. But if we get those done tonight and we're back on tomorrow, then I might do some divisions tomorrow. Okay, Fiji only has AP, no HE. So we're gonna try to hit the superstructure of the Nelson. Oh crap. Yeah. Probably should know that we're going to attract some torpedo love by just smoking up. And I'm actually sitting sideways, which is kind of risky. So hopefully this destroyer off to my left will maybe spot up the enemy for us. Some enemy DD action. Fiji's a fun ship. She's kind of one of the first cruisers where I actually had smoke on any ship at all because I wasn't playing a lot of destroyers. Not like that mighty Samson that Ryan's talking about. There is a code in both the PlayStation and the Xbox stores to get a Samson for free, which is a tier 2 American destroyer, kind of like a baby Clemson. I think she chucks torpedoes really fast. So definitely worth downloading that ship by using that code. Okay, our smoke is done, so unfortunately we have to keep backing up because these torpedoes. We'll stop firing, try to go dark, and try to get undetected. Just maneuver as much as we can going backwards. You know what? Let's keep firing at the Nelson. Hell. We may take some serious damage because we're getting spotted up by 3 people, but let's see if we can get forward here and kind of juke people a little bit. And get out of town. We already lost 2 teammates though. Bummer. Damn that. New Orleans. Come on, guys. Hit the Nelson. Shoot. We have a stuck rudder. We have 10-kilometer concealment, I think, so just gonna stop firing. Let's see if we get unspotted here. There's probably a destroyer in close. Get our rudder back in time to dodge the torpedoes, hopefully. Okay. Execute a turn. Destroyer, what are you doing? Oh, he's backing up. Yeah, it's a torpedo soup. Get off me, New Orleans. Okay, we're always going to shoot at DDs if we have a choice. Always first priority, even though they're difficult to hit. There we go.
Ouch, down population, you, bro!
Cruiser's making my life miserable. New Orleans is a good ship, though. Okay, he's backing up, so let's get out of range. We're a little harder to hit from him. Oh, is that you, Ryan? Ah! You're doing well in that ship, man. You're doing a good job keeping me honest. Breaking my rudder. At least you're getting pummeled by someone you know. That's better, right? Is it better? I think it's better. Problem is, we're like perma-spotted by these DDs. Not sure where he's at. Gonna try to juke shells here as much as we can. Still 3 destroyers out there on each side. Let's hope ours are patient and don't run off and die. So So Ryan, Grand Admiral Nimitz, has a range advantage on me. Ugh, and you just got torped, dude. Good job. You got some good hits on me. Okay. Well, I don't know. This guy might be going for our base. There's a destroyer back behind our base, too, so we're going to have to go home and defend. We have a 14.8 main battery range. 16.4 for you. Yeah, it's good range in New Orleans, isn't it? That boat is way underrated. It's a good ship. I like it a lot. I haven't played it a lot lately, but it's a very good ship. Okay, let's see if we can get some shots in on this Devonshire. He's not super aware of us, looks like. We just missed. Okay, now let's help on New Orleans. Close the distance. Get some hits on the Devonshire. We'll bow in. He's going to shoot AP at us. We're going to go bow in, try to deflect that with our bow armor. It's obviously a lot stronger than our side armor. So every time I see him firing, I'm just going to basically point my bow at him. We'll swing out, shoot our guns. Just missed. Just missed the kill. Get him now. Okay, got him. Again, you can see we can deflect his shells pretty good if we're bow in. If we're showing side to a New Orleans firing AP, we're going to get hammered pretty hard. This game is very close. Okay, I think I'm spotted by one of the DDs. I think he's got his torpedo indicator locked on me. That's why I'm showing spotted. So we're going to keep moving, keep turning. Because I'm pretty sure he's got fish out. We'll see. When you can't see any other ship and your indicator shows that you're locked on from an enemy, and it's a DD, if that indicator is on, then blinks out the targeted indicator, but you're still spotted, usually that means they fired their torpedoes. So it's a good time to take evasive action. I'm just not 100% sure. Okay, it might have been the Devonshire spotting us, just holding fire. There's 2 DDs left, so again, we're going to have to be careful that our smoke doesn't get torpedoed. Yeah, I need you to spot the Nelson, dude. There we go. Still have a minute left on our smoke. Okay, we can do decent superstructure damage with our AP, which we're going to continue doing. If he were close enough and we could hit him in the front part of his side armor, that cheek is really... Ooh. That side armor is really flimsy on a Nelson in the cheek area. Kind of like same as the Yamato. Okay, Kabuki, Man, we're losing teammates, unfortunately. Let's hope he fires at me. He's not going to. So let's send some torpedoes his way. Send some torpedoes. Ah, Devonshire got our torpedo racks. Just gonna send some torpedoes back through our smoke. There was a destroyer behind the cap too. Oh my, unintentional dodge. The Nelson is the problem, guys. The biggest problem. Oh! We torped that destroyer in a smoke. Problem is that the Nelson's gonna have a free shot at me here in a second. Devonshire gives me side. That could be bad for him. Come on, Citadel hits.
Torpedo support.
Oh, dang. More torpedoes. Probably dead.
The ship is on fire.
Okay, deep breath.
Problem solved, sir.
I need intelligence data.
Dude, I need help on the Nelson. $30 of torpedo reload. Problem is that DD is going to keep us lit now. We don't have really any recourse other than to just basically kite and dodge the Nelson.
Torpedoes
Direct front.
And we got this little bugger.
to starboard.
Oh my god! Oh, dude! No! Frack! See, that's just so unfair. Where's our destroyer? Our destroyer is not even threatening the Nelson right now. There he is. Oh my god. So close to shooting him and killing him. Ah, Moist, what's up, Davin? Just had an interesting game, dude. Was playing against Ryan. Ryan was on the other team, Grand Admiral Nimitz. We got way behind and we closed the gap. Our DD just kind of sagged off, and you see he's not very close. He wasn't very close to me. If he could have tucked in a little closer and threatened that Nelson and kept that Nelson from having the ability to tee off on me, we might have had a chance. Might have had a chance. The Vaklin's low health. If he could torp the Nelson, he's got enough health to take the Vaklin down, maybe. Oh, that was kind of crazy. We did wind up with a devastating strike on a Fubuki sitting there smoke and got high caliber, so that's cool. We should get a good finish in the game in our team, which will help us knock out one of our mission goals, right? Moist, what's up? You posted a map. You look like you were getting a lot of Florida rain. Was that what you were showing me? On the Discord, we're the opposite. Really hot and dry. I was gonna say, if he survives that turn, we might have a chance. Might switch to KGV if you can afford it, just credits wise, you mean, Ryan? Ah, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. That was an interesting game. Ryan, good game. You finished 4th on the winning team, even though you died about halfway through. So you obviously did good work while you were alive. Good game by the Nelson. Wow, good game by the Vaklin. If I didn't have to worry about both them at the same time, if I could have soloed one and then the other, I think I had a good chance to carry those two guys. It was just very hard with both of them working on me at the same time. Birdman, I'm north of you, so I'm in Idaho. So we're the same time zone, I think. Unless you're closer to the California side than you're Pacific, right? I'm Mountain Time. Counting, we can do that. Well, let's see. Yeah, we got a couple things accomplished there. Got some of our top placement battles done. Only one more to go on Shakedown Trials 3. Yeah, not every player and streamers from Idaho. That's what I found. We're not super crowded in the streaming space. But what's fun about this is we have folks from all over the US and all over the world that drop in on our stream, so makes it super, super fun. Big reason I started this during the pandemic was just a chance to hang out with some new and different people. My circle of friends is pretty small. Basically the people I coach soccer with and the people I work with. Outside of that, we just have not had a lot of time owning our own business, my wife and I, and having kids and doing activities with them. It has not given a lot of free time outside of wargaming games for me. I'll do it on the. I'll do a count in on the YouTube's, or sorry, on the. Where do you want to go, Davin? You want to go to the YouTube side? Because that's where. No, Ryan's on your side. Let's just do it in Twitch. We'll do the countdown on the Twitch side. All right, can you guys do tier 6? 6 again. Let's see my Surrey progress. I'm getting close. I've played the ship quite a bit lately. I mean, not like all night grinding, but we're within 68,000 of Albemarle, which is pretty good. And then this guy's getting close. Close to the Eddy. 28,000. Oh, you got Lexington? You sniper, you sky sniper. Ryan's gonna do New Orleans again. Let me do Surrey this time. Let's get on the same team. Can we get on the same team? So funny, all these count-ins. I always wind up on the opposite side of you guys. Okay, yeah, let's do Twitch. Everyone's in Twitch, it's for countdown, so let's do that. Let's go, we'll do 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah, that last Friday, I think I got in one battle with one of you guys on my side. Ryan, you're 123,000 from Vanguard. That's good progress. I'm a little closer than that in KGV. I don't have Vanguard on PC, so I don't know whether I'm excited about it, Vanguard or not. I'm glad it's not Monarch, because I don't like Monarch on PC at all. Monarch is the tier 8, and it's not a fun ship in my opinion. Vanguard's the premium. It's just very odd that they reversed it on Legends. Let's see what happened. Oh, hey, whoo, we got on the same side. Sweet. That's nice for a change. Yeah, Northern Waters. Okay, yeah. All right, so where did you spawn, buddy?
Teammate, I need your support.
You're mid. I'm gonna stay the A cap, okay? We could probably use one more person coming to support A. I just usually kind of ping, you know. It's best if we have half our force go to A, half our force go to C. We can cover the middle from the flanks. Because if you have like a team that plays the middle and one side cap, one flank, and leaves the other wide open, then the enemy team just usually blasts through that open cap and comes and shoots you from behind. So you're getting shot from 2 directions at once, which you just saw happening to me in the Vacalin and Nelson example. You don't want fire coming in from 2 different directions if you can at all help it. Crossfire is the quickest way to die in World of Warships. So I'm just gonna post up behind this moon-shaped island. Let's see. Maybe I'll peek the corner. Okay, their 2 battleships are going inland. It looks like they're going away from A, so I'm gonna be your 10.2 kilometer. Oh, Moist got shards. Okay, I'm gonna actually push a little bit. I'm not usually gonna do that in a cruiser. I'm usually not gonna approach the cap, but looking at their deployment, there might be one battleship that came in this way, but I'm gonna try to help out on this DD.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
If we can kill this DD, it'd be monumental. Let's do what we did last game. We're gonna torp the smoke. Oh crap, I didn't mean to leave. Oh, it's contested anyway, isn't it? Yeah, it's contested. They have ships in the back side, this cap on the back side of A, so I don't want to be sitting straight out sideways in front of this Colorado, so I'm gonna just kind of ease it back. We get another destroyer kill in the smoke 2 games in a row. That would be awesome. This right here. We did hit the Akatsuki a little bit. But he got out of there. Okay, now they're not coming this way again. So, how much of a risk do we take? Can use our torpedo lead indicator to see what the Colorado is doing. Okay. He's going to come back our way, so we're going to need to flip a turn here. He's living a little bit dangerously. Ugh, I wish I had my torpedoes ready now. Let's see if we can fire from the other side, which is reloaded. We're going to take serious damage from the Colorado? Maybe. Let's see if we can get torpedoes out on him before he gets a clean shot on us. Immediately turn back away. Okay, we dodged. Sweet. Don't want to be shooting armor piercing at him. This armor piercing on Surrey is good, not great. That wasn't a bad pen. But these ships have really strong HE rounds, the British heavy cruisers. That's probably their primary ammunition type. If you're going up against another cruiser, then you can use your AP, but I prefer HE against battleships. My team could push forward a tiny bit and give me a little bit of a hand. It'd be cool. Unfortunately, those torpedoes did not meet their mark. Let's get fire on the New Orleans, guys. Yeah, I see there. Sorry. Tag that New Orleans. Get fire back on the Colorado again. Their New Orleans is going to fire from a covered position, so... Ryan, I'm going to try... I would like to turn in front of you at some point. Heads up, I'm going to try to swing wide and get my butt out of your way. Sorry, man. There you go. Get that New Orleans. So we have the New Orleans selected with our reticle there. He's low health, so he's going to be our priority. Got one hit on him. Oh, good work on the Colorado, you guys. Okay, now we can loop back in. Colorado's guns are really good, so I did not want to mess around too much with being 7 or 8 kilometers from him. I don't do a lot of kamikaze torping in cruisers. Hey, Mr. Gunny, how are you? Good to see you. We are grinding lines tonight, British, French, and if things go well, we get a few wins in these British and French ships we've been working on for the last like 6 weeks. Grinding, we will start our march towards the North Carolina. That is my next line goal. Very excited about North Carolina. Super excited about Georgia. I did a YouTube video on Georgia based on my PC Georgia, which I've played quite a bit. And what I thought she'd be like coming over to Legends. And I'm really happy that she's as good as I hoped she would be. A lot of good feedback. A lot of players saying she's the new kind of go-to Tier 7 US battleship. You know, only 6 guns, but shells that in real life were 20% more mass than Yamato shells, believe it or not. Some serious 18-inch guns. Okay, keep sliding back, New Orleans. Okay. A is still contested, for goodness sake. Oh. New Orleans. Hello. I see you. Okay. We know we're going to take fire from the Scharnhorst. That's a given. His AP will hurt, but it's not as big a caliber as the other higher tier German battleships, so we can survive a few salvos from him. Scharnhorst is great. It's just going to take more salvos to kill an enemy cruiser than in the bigger caliber gun German battleships. And even they don't have the highest caliber guns, right, for battleships. Actually, 14-inch guns, 15-inch guns. Oop, we have to watch out for this Iowa, though. Ugh, and I didn't see these guys over here. We're vegging. We are situationally aware. Maybe not. Okay, KGV is near death, so we're going to fire at him first. It's the one thing about these ships. These heavy British cruisers are not fleet of rudder. They are kind of like turning ships that are stuck in wet cement versus other cruisers. Obviously more versatile in turning than a battleship, but they are not your average cruiser with regard to mobility. Moist is on milestone 80. Awesome job, dude. I think you're ahead of me. Is the Knives now gonna bow in? That's the question. We're gonna fire torpedoes closer in, thinking he might bow in if he doesn't want us to be shooting at his broadside. So let's see if he'll turn bow to us, then our torps will be on track. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna stay wide. He's gonna eat a bunch of torps though. Oh, great work, teammate. Very good torpedoes. Kutuzov. We want to kill Kutuzov. Okay, we have an enemy DD in B. Looks like as well.
Torpedoes, direct front.
There he is. Okay. Oh, it's the Akatsuki from earlier. Looks like. Come on. Ah, we're just short. There we go. Okay, his torps are out on us. We're going to want to turn away. Japanese torps are long range, so we have to respect that. Going to ask for a focus fire. Oh, crap.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Going to ask for focus fire on the Kutuzov when we get a chance to. Good job, Ryan. Yep, trying to help you with him. I'll also try to keep that Akatsuki from coming your way. If we get close enough to the smoke screen, we'll go ahead and activate our hydroacoustic, or Sonar 1, as it's known in the Legends world. Come on, team. Get this guy out. It would help a lot. Ew, he's really in a bad spot. Oh, crap. Crap, crap, crap. I'm going to go ahead and do... Ah, we didn't even get the kill, unfortunately. Did we see a second DD? I think we did. Crap. Let's get our plane up, too. Every little thing that could spot for us, let's get it up. Plane will help with spotting. We're running our sonar now. Trying to help Ryan with the Kutuzov. Now we're going to switch to AP. Uh-oh, we're going to eat a torp, I think. Good work on the Kutuzov. Slow down. Ah, good dodge. Back to HE. This is frenetic. We know we're spotted by the DD. I've kind of lost track of where he might be. He's obviously off to the left, but exactly where, I'm not sure. Okay, let's loop back to the left. Try to be as erratic as possible here in our movements.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Yeah, he's out this way.
Torpedoes direct front.
I think he's kind of running to the northwest corner or northeast corner. This isn't the easiest ship to dodge torpedoes with. Okay, he's all that's left, so let's go pursue kind of where we think he is. Oh, he's firing. Come on. Come on, Bobby. Oh, no. I'm not going to get him. Dang it. Oh, we've got a couple of hits on the very edge of the tail. Fan tail or whatever you call it. Dang. Ryan, good job in that game, man. That was good teamwork. Good game. New Orleans is a very fun ship. We'll take that, a 2-3 finish. Good game by our Akat. You had 2,500 hit points. Oh, let's see. You don't have a heel, right? New Orleans doesn't have a heel, does it? That's the one thing about the British cruiser lines is that you get heels in both the light cruisers. Yeah, no heel. Little better armor, I think, if you stay bow in than I have in Surrey, but that no heel can be tricky. Let's see if we got credit for a couple of our missions. Down to 2. One more top 3. And 4 more top 4s, I think. All right, we got a win in Surrey. I'm gonna do one more tier 6 in Fiji. And then Ryan and or Moist, if you guys want to do a different tier, I can. I just have a lot of tier 6s right now that I'm working on. Battleships and cruisers. Technically DDs too. At least the French have VannKraken. So how about 6, you guys? Can you do 6? I'd love to get a win in this Fiji. Again, we are really close. Close to the Eddy. I've never owned Edinburgh on PC or on Legends, so kind of excited. Okay, you guys are ready? All right. Let's get ready to count in here. We'll go 3, 2, 1, and go. That was a fun match. Good job, Ryan. Had 2 good games in that ship in a row. But I will say, Birdman was asking earlier, what lines do I like? If I had to pick a favorite, the US Light Cruiser line, both Tech Tree and Premium, is probably the collection of ships I've played the most on Legends and had a lot of fun in. Especially the tier 6s. You have New Orleans, which is fun. You have Helena, which is one of my favorite ships. Boise and Atlanta. So it's a good collection of ships at tier 6 in the US cruiser lines. Neighbors, no, I am on the Atlantic. Not recognizing anybody this time. Do have carriers in the game for the first time tonight. So what's the... I've been a little out of touch. The upshot is that they did go through with the nerf on the German cruisers, right? I heard at least at tier... Was it tier 7 for the Parseval? The AP bombs were nerfed like 1,000 points of damage for the Citadel damage. They're too strong, in my opinion, but they were a bit strong when they came in on PC as well. When you can basically kill, you know, a Bismarck in 2 strikes, or like an American light cruiser that's supposed to have good AA with one squadron on 2 passes, that's a bit much. So I'm glad that they're working on that a little bit. I like the concept of carriers being a very strong complementary ship, not being primary damage dealers, because a big part of carrier's role is actually very similar to a destroyer in that spotting is a huge chunk of what they provide for their team, not just direct damage dealing. And that's why the team with smart destroyer players usually wins. So their destroyers try to stay alive. Keep this Belfast honest. I don't want him getting close enough to radar my destroyer if he goes into A. Skirting the cap right now. Okay, he's in. Belfast is a fun ship too, though. Must say, another one of my favorites. It's hard to name a tier 6 cruiser that I don't like, honestly. Even ones that some people don't like Algerie, I'm absolutely fine with playing. Ugh, what do we got going here? Oh, nice, Moss. I was worried for the Moss, and then noticed that he won his 1v1 with Torps. Former World of Tanks players. Tankety T1000. What's he combining tanks and Terminators?
Smoke screen set.
Okay. Belfast is dangerous, especially to our destroyers, so we'd love to get some damage in on him. I used my smoke probably earlier than I should have. Probably should have conserved it a little bit, because the Belfast is likely to get out of main battery range. If he's smart, he will. And we don't have the longest main battery range. It's only 14.8 kilometers in Fiji. So we're probably going to have to move up. You're 142,000 from Baltimore. Hey, the good thing is, I mean, you keep playing New Orleans the way you're playing it, it's not going to be like a lot of work. It's hopefully going to be fun for you, because I enjoyed the New Orleans grind. To me, really wasn't a grind. I still like taking New Orleans out. Okay, let's loop back. Let's get up to speed and loop back. Credits, yeah. Do you run premium time, Ryan? I know it's not cheap, but if you don't have it and you can, you know, hold out until like Black Friday-ish, it's usually when they do a good premium time sale. Just get the year of premium at a good discount. And if you play a lot, it really pays for itself. If you only buy it here and there, it's just a lot more expensive that way. I know people are like, well, I'm not going to play every day, so I hate paying for a 365-day contract when I'm not playing every day. But it's such a lower cost than buying a day here, day there, week here, week there, that it's, when you average it out, it's a lot cheaper. So I don't buy hardly any premium ships anymore, except for participating in the campaigns, which are, you know, between $6 and $8 after you earn some gold back. And all the free gold you get right now from dailies and stuff, I play the campaigns for pretty close to like $5, I would think. And get great premium ships doing that. Or accumulate your free XP, your global XP, and buy premium ships with that. And obviously that's another benefit of running premium time, is that you're going to accrue global XP a lot faster. Okay. We're going to open fire on the Colorado. and live a little bit dangerously here. Hope he doesn't target us up straight away. He's a little bit worried about this destroyer right now. So it's a good time for us to get some shots in. Then he's going to have this battleship to duel with, so he's going to aim at us initially, but if this guy pushes and supports it all, he's probably going to start being worried about that battleship, and maybe will leave us alone if we make it difficult for him to hit us. And actually, we're a little far away to use our own torpedoes. We'll curl in by this island. Yeah, see, he's already switched up to the battleship nearby him, which is what you can do a lot as a cruiser player, is just make the battleship player so frustrated that they move on to an easier to hit, more static target, like this hood. We're just gonna use our torpedo aiming guide to get a sense of what he's doing when we can't see him behind the island. We're gonna go ahead and smoke up. We're gonna smoke up and whale on the Colorado as much as we can. We have one more smoke charge after this. We do have 2 of 3 caps, so we're getting a good points lead going.
Smoke screen set.
Oh, I think our teammate's gonna nuke him with torps. Okay, he's out. Oh, awesome. Florida's in range. I was gonna say I wasted my smoke again, but now we're gonna get to use it against this Florida. British smoke is pretty long lasting on the cruisers. It's very short duration on the destroyers. Get up, shots up onto the superstructure to do damage here. Hitting on the belt is not gonna do anything. Some damage. There we go. Fiji's deceiving how you can just, like, you're like a woodpecker. Woodpecker of death. Just peck, peck, peck. He's not moving very fast, and we land a few more hits on him. Okay, he's gonna be beyond. Oh, next customer. 26 seconds left on the smoke. Hey, we got the Florida.
Sweet.
Now, Pensacola. Order up. Next customer. Okay, we're gonna get on the move. We don't want to be sitting still. Pensacola is really good armor-piercing rounds, so definitely not showing broadside to them. He will work us over in short order. Oh crap. How about an island? Pay attention to islands much? Docked. It's a great PC streamer, longtime community contributor named Notzer, and his famous thing is being self-deprecating when he runs into islands, and he does it a lot. I do it a lot more on Legends than I do on PC, because I just find the zoom out feature not super user-friendly in Legends. It's easier to zoom out on PC. Okay. We're going to support our DD. DD, you don't need to go in and have a gunfight. I guess he's got him low health. Pensacola's wary of torpedoes. That's why he slowed down at the edge of the corner there, which is smart. Yes, Ryan, the Pensacola AP is amazing. In fact, I don't have my Citadel missions done yet, and I should be using Pensacola. You can get it in New Orleans, too. Might use De Grasse as well. Love De Grasse, the premium tier 5 French cruiser. So if the Mahan dies trying to gun the Pensacola down, it's a bad trade. Because looking at these numbers, we're ahead on points, but we're behind on ships. So I really need my DD to be alive. If he just lets me come and help him, that would be the best. Don't die, dude. He's not going to be able to help himself. Okay, well he lived, thankfully. Let's see if we can catch the Gade sleeping with some torpedoes. Nothing's more fun than torping a destroyer and a cruiser. Got on the broadside of a Normandy or a Leon, and you probably work them over big time, right?
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Now, we'll go to Hydro here. Just gonna use our torpedo lead indicator to see what he's doing. Shoot. Maybe at a bad angle because of this island to evade torpedoes. It's gonna be risky. Shoot. I actually hit my smoke. I meant to hit my... Meant to hit my hydro, not my smoke. We would have detected him sooner. Let's predict maybe... Yeah, we used our last smoke. That was dumb. Let's throw some torps that direction in case the DD tries to come around the other side. Oh, Ranger, you need to get out of here. Warspite's coming. We do have a couple hydroacoustic charges, sonar charges left. Okay, CV, you gotta know there's a DD there, right? What tier next? I could stay at 6, or if you got something you want to play Moist, just suggest something. This Warspite could very well wreck me right now. I'm making a U-turn because I'm going to try to protect the carrier from the destroyer. I'm assuming is coming somewhere here on the left side. There he is. He's very wary of me right now. Just... We'll keep going this side. Make the Gade think that we're gonna take the bait. Oh crap. Oh no. If the Gade launched torps this direction, I could be in bad spot. Keep him spotted, homeboy. Aim right on his backside. Okay.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Oh, that helped on points, didn't it? We're down a cap. Shoot. Dang it, we're gonna lose on points. So close because the CV died. You want to go tier 7? Oh, geez. 13 seconds. Can I pull off trick shots to kill the Dunkirk? I don't know. Ah, he disappeared. Ugh, that was close. I've had a few close defeats tonight. We're getting what we need to get done from a finish perspective, a placement perspective. So that leaves us now with 5 top 4s. Maybe we'll go for a fire mission or something after that too. 20 fires is not the easiest, but it is doable. Okay, you want to do... Hey Arcana, what's up, man? Sorry I did not see you. I'm doing well. How are you? It's been a while. Hope everything's going well with you. We can do 6 or 7, Moist. I could do, let me think about, let's see. How about Charles Martel? I could do Charles Martel and stay in the French-British theme. Oh my god, Cleve, bro. I didn't, oh, there you are. You're back there. You got caught back there while I was dueling the destroyer. Hey, folks, just want to announce it's Mr. 3233 personal rating Cleve, bro. Who maybe, you got to be close to the highest rated player in World of Warships Legends, my friend, if that scoring is, I'm not going to say accurate. I'm sure you plugged your numbers in correctly. And I know you're an awesome player. I just have a little bit of debate with regard to the way that scoring system is put together. Broken machine. I don't know. You have a lot of high damage games. You've played so many high tier games that you've done extremely well in. I've not played nearly as many high tier games. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, the World of Warships Stats and Numbers website. I'll pull it up here real quick. The World of Warships Stats and Numbers website has a calculator on it now for... It doesn't pop up as one of the tabs, I don't think. I think you have to go looking for it. Or you type a calculator into their search bar. And you plug in your stats, battles played, survived, your hit rate on torpedo and main gun, accuracy, victories, average damage, average warships spotted per battle, and average damage, potential damage, how much folks have shot at you. And it's supposed to calculate a rating on this rating scale. I just think it has a little bit of issues going on with it with regard to me. I play a lot of cruisers, so I fire my guns a lot, and I don't care if I'm always hitting. I'm doing a lot of firing at targets behind islands and stuff like that, and firing at destroyers 15 kilometers away. So I don't think that necessarily makes me a bad player or a lesser player. So I don't really think gun accuracy is something that should go into equations for strong play. And then also average potential damage and average damage is related to tier. So higher tier players are going to come out with higher ratings. So there's another website called World of Warships Stats and Numbers for PC. And one cool thing about it is the way that they calculate rating, it's just damage, kills, and wins, I think. But what it actually does is look at your win rate, your average damage, and your average kills in a particular ship. And it compares that to the expected average for that ship. So if you outperform the average on all the ships you play, no matter what tier they are, then you're a good player. So it basically inherently adjusts for tier by comparing your stats in each ship you play directly to the averages for that ship. So it doesn't include some of the things in this early calculator on Father Mundy's site. Totally want to give props to the guys at that site for, especially Father Mundy, for a cool site to begin with where you can do builds for your captains and stuff. Find some really good research. All the ship stats and stuff are there, so if you can't log into your client, you can go check out all the ships there on the site and the captains and stuff, which is great. Phenomenally well put together. And that they're doing a first generation calculator, I think is great. I think it just has some tweaking from my personal opinion, but what makes it hard right now is that Wargaming has not released the API or the data flow from all the players for that, a site like that to compile the scoring automatically, which is the way that the World of Warships Stats and Numbers site does it. So it'd be a lot to do manual computation to plug in every ship you play. It needs to be done through a data feed. So, anywho, well, Klee's been painfully going for Nevsky on your RU account, and you said you were grinding something else all night too. I can't remember what else you said you were grinding. I saw on Discord. I have not been playing. I played a little bit of PC last week, like 5 games. So, I'm definitely not keeping up on it like you are. Moist, if you're asking me, my week's been pretty good. Wasn't super crazy, so that was good. Just hot. It's hot here for us. Over 100 every day, all week again. So you guys ready to count in? Moist, you ready? Tier 7. You're gonna play as Jean Bart? Okay, I'm gonna count in at tier 7. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. So Charles Martel. Oh, you're halfway for. Oh, that was what you were saying, right? You were grinding Chappie, right? I have Moskva. I don't have the Nevsky. Which Nevsky was the replacement for Moskva, is that right? Hey, Archer. I am still alive. I am. I think I've been seeing you when I'm late night. Just, I was running some AI games late last night to try to work on another aiming video. Trying to help people understand the heads-up display, head-up display, crosshairs, shell flight time, and markings. And was running some AI games. I've seen you out there, so I'm glad you're getting some playtime in. Oh, yeah, thank you, sir. We're just loading in. We don't want to stare at the calculator the whole rest of the night. So yeah, for me, I think it's a great start on that calculator, but they could take off the hit rate. And when we get an API released where you can hide your stats in the other wargaming titles for the most part. If you don't want people to see your stats, if they don't want, a rating to be calculated on a third-party site, then by all means turn your stats off. But why hide the stats for the people like us who'd love to have, the stats updated on a cool site with a rating system and all that interesting stuff. Couple hours at night. Everything's good on the baby front. I think you said last week everything was good on the baby front. Baby getting mobile at all yet, or is it just you're just tummy time or something like that probably still? Yeah, I mean, you're right about the stat shaming, Cleve. It's real, but it's harder to make like third-party applications that you can live stat shame someone like in the client, like you used to be able to do on World of Tanks, like the XVM situation, which was admittedly crappy. So I wish they would change course on that. How did we miss the Suzuya? Seriously. And he hit me, of course. Well, I want to have a rudder right now, so we went ahead and used our speed boost. There we go. That's better. Dang. Okay. It's a cruiser fest. Look at this. For the most part, still struggle to get him to sleep. He can scoot a bit. That's the beginning. Scooting, tummy time, getting their head up. Rolling over. Then once they're mobile, once they're crawling around and pulling themselves up on stuff and everything, it's like it's never the same. kind of fun when you can put them in a playpen in like baby jail, as we used to call it, and you know where they're at. As soon as they're mobile, it's like a puppy that chews stuff up. You can't really ever take your eyes off them. Put all the padding on the doors and everything, coffee tables. It's hard to believe my kids are 14 and 16. My older daughter finally got her driver's permit. Just so bizarre. Okay, Suzuya. Let's throw some torpedoes this Suzuya's way. You never know. We have long-range torpedoes too. Dang. Blinked out. The worst possible time. Again. Watching Flammy stream a few months ago and some guy tried to call him a trash unicum. What exactly is that? Damage farmer.
Problem solved, sir.
I notice he's still doing a lot of Warship streaming, so he hasn't picked up some new game to adopt. And there's no Zoop for you, who lost his CC title for comparing mask wearing to some bad analogies, I think. You're a bad, good player. Yeah. If you're a unicum, I think you're probably a pretty good player. Just someone either A, doesn't like your personality, or B, doesn't like the way you get your stats. But if you can get unicum stats, there has to be some truth to the matter that you kind of know what you're doing. Uh-oh. Crap. Whoa, that was weird. Totally blank screen. My girls are streaming Netflix. You're a Unicum DD player? I'm not surprised. You have good situational awareness. Okay, let's throw some torps out and let's try this oh crap. We're broadside to another cruiser. See where I thought he was? Thought there was a guy right there. He's just hiding. The game of disappearing ships. Oh crap, what's going on with my connection? Could have killed this Surrey. Oh, we have HE loaded again by accident. Well, this is fun. Crap, New Orleans. Dude, New Orleans AP, not bad. That was sucky. Connection's been dropping. You don't want it dropping when you're showing broadside to someone. Kind of got lucky with my account. Now I'm in a... What clan are you in? Never been in a Warships PC clan. Oh, good God. Well, we keep dropping the stream, people. A casual one. Not playing clan battles, or you are? Let's throw some torps out. We don't want to show broadsides. Go ahead and use our speed boost. Try to get bow into the Surrey. Man, that one salvo we took did not help. Okay, got a kill.
You destroyed an enemy cruiser.
They look like they play clan battles. Oh my gosh. Okay, I might have to go have a Netflix intervention. Got a different satellite box that can stream Netflix to the satellite box. I don't know if it's hogging the connection. Okay. We're way behind on points. CV LOL, is that the name of the clan? Oh my gosh. You've been wiped out. Cody, what's up, man? Long time no see. Hope you are doing well. Hopefully Texas is treating you well. Hopefully you haven't melted yet.
The enemy is about to win.
I am, well, there are other things here besides potatoes, like really great fish.
Enemy team is taking
You want another natural product. Great salmon fishing, great trout fishing. How have you been? Yes, technically it is a land of potatoes. My win rate is a potato win rate tonight. Oh, it's the Siegfried. He's still alive, huh? Maybe we get lucky with those torpedoes. Coolest summer in 20 years? Where you are, really?
depends upon you.
Ugh. My connection keeps dropping. In a way that is really weird. Very strange. We've been uncharacteristically warm. Pretty much the hottest summer here in quite a while. Well, we had a decent team effort going there until we melted. This ship is a little bit difficult until it's fully upgraded versus the PC version. I really love the PC version of the ship. Finally got the main battery range upgrade, but we need the hull. The hull will help a lot. And then we can increase our damage output substantially with this turret speed increase, and 2 seconds on reload time is pretty massive. Also a small buff on AP shell damage. So what have you been up to, Cody? You got all unpacked and settled in and everything kind of cool with the move now, or just still kind of living out of boxes? I was saying earlier, I'm going to try to start grinding for the North Carolina here soon. Moist, I don't know if you're out yet or not. Texas being nice to you. Missed that. That's good. All right, let's... Hey, Gwen. Sorry, guys, 1 second. All right, I think it's child-induced game droppage. What now? Are you out? Okay. Yeah, I don't miss California either, Cody. I don't miss it. Fun to visit every once in a while, but I don't miss it. I miss the concept and idea of California. I don't miss California itself. I could go back to 6. Moist. I still need to get this Fiji win. Can we do that? Can we do 6? 6 would be good. What's the best thing, the most different thing about Texas so far? Sounds like you've kind of eased in weather-wise, which is good. I can't remember can't remember exactly where you said you were. I've only been to Austin and San Antonio. That's the only parts that I've been to. Ryan, my team is a bunch of born losers tonight. Every time. I'm ready to load in when you are, Moist. I need you back on my team, Ryan. That was the best game so far. That was a good game. We actually did well. But there's been a lot of close matches, but just meltage at the end. It's just one of those nights. At least it's not complete stomps. We're not getting stomped. We're hanging in there, but we're getting quite a bit accomplished, but we're just not able to pull out the W's. All right, Moist, I'm gonna go ahead and count in, okay? Ready, 3, 2, 1, and go. Archer had an awful game, only survivor, and your team folded rapidly. I had a couple nights like that, like last week, like 2 in a row, that was just fold, fold, fold. You know, one flank, you look up and it's gone. And then the rest of the game is just running. Or trying to damage farm a little bit. Oh, shoot. Sorry, Ryan. I didn't see that you were so close. I'll catch you for the next one. Sorry. Trident. Yeah. That's a match. Ah. No! You can't be in a Nelson on the opposite team. When I'm in Fiji? Let's call a truce. I fear Nelsons in this boat. Nelson got me in that first game in this boat that I did really well, but couldn't pull it out. It was me versus a VannKraken and a Nelson, 1v2. Last 3 standing, and it's too hard, especially when they're completely 180 degrees on opposite side of you. You can't protect your side from the Nelson because you're dodging torps. Yeah, Ryan had a good game on the other team in that game. I came close. If I had another 2 minutes on the clock and I could have taken the VannKraken 1v1, he was probably one shot, one salvo left before death. If I could have got him, then I could have gone and gotten the Nelson down, I think. Mean to get on to mess with VannKraken? No one messes with VannKraken. Okay, that's in Arizona. Ah, dang it. So close to broadside in this Nuremberg. Nuremberg, my official favorite ship of the first season of Arena Mode. Okay, let's dial it in. Dial it in. There it is. Okay, good hits on the Nern. Let's turn in. Hey, Hitman, how are you? Good morning to you. Good morning, good evening. Guys, Hitman was telling me he's made it over 600 Twitch followers, which has to make him close to the 900-pound gorilla of Twitch streaming for World of Warships Legends. Congratulations, Hitman. That's awesome. You have such a fun vibe. Good group. You deserve it. Lots of hard work streaming. Lots of days. And lots of time. So congrats to you. I'll try to call out some links here for Cody and Hitman when I'm done with this match. Whether you're here or not. Okay, let's see if we can get some shots on this London in the gap. Don't see a lot of Londons. Okay, that'll kind of get it done. Let's push to the corner here. What's he gonna try to do? Ram our Nagato? Oh. He is an ape. He is the king of the jungle. London, does he not remember that I was here? That's the question. Maybe not.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
No, Arizona. Okay. Let's use the smoke. We're gonna go to smoke, try to get fire on the Mahan.
Smoke generator target.
Always shoot the DD. Always shoot the DD. Damn. We just missed him. Always try to shoot the DD.
Smoke screen set.
Even when you fail. Ah! He's slippery. Oh my gosh. What's up with this dude? It's like a Teflon boat. There we go. Fiji, you might not think is the best destroyer hunting boat because she only has AP, but it reloads so quickly. It's very helpful. Well, Hitman, you have a good group, a fun group. Glad I got to hang out for a while the last 2 Fridays. It's just basically doing my work and listening to the stream. Always fun and entertaining. You had some great games today. Hitman was rocking it today in his battleships. Very good game in the Champagne. Which I'm actually, after playing some games just to put some research together on that ship, was very pleasantly surprised with how fun she is. Okay, we're dropping stream again. What the heck, guys? Dropping the game, I think, not the stream, just the game. Oh, Nuremberg's back. Always at an inopportune time. Ugh. Oh, get out of here, Nelson! Remember, we called a truce. Don't you even think of it. He's aiming at me. Damn. No. Nope. No. You didn't kill me. Didn't kill me. Oh, jeez. I'm in trouble. Got a lot of company. Oh! What's coming? Look out! Look out! Look out! Devastating strike! Sorry. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to gloat. I'm sorry. That's bad of me. I did not think those were gonna hit. Uh-oh, NC is ready for me. Are you kidding me? Am I ready for North Carolina? The way my stream is going, I'm going to run upstairs and turn the cable box that is trying to stream Netflix upstairs because it's working over, I think, my game client right now. That's okay, Moist. You hit me good, too. I was, like, worried you were just going to own me in that spot. I don't want to open fire on this guy yet, because he's still aiming for me. Find someone else to shoot at, North Carolina. Okay, now's the perfect situation. If he keeps heading towards us, we're going to slow down so we can trigger our smoke. With a British light cruiser, you don't want to run right out of your smoke screen. The smoke... Ugh. I have no teammates spotting that guy? Are you kidding me? That battleship must be behind the island. What's up with that?
Smoke screen set.
Okay, here we go. Now we can do some superstructure work on the North Carolina. We'll be able to hit him until he runs away from our main battery range, which will take him a little bit. We're just going to keep sliding in our smoke screen. I'll slide one direction, then stop, and slide forward. Dude, I really need you to spot. You clipped that right. Well, I don't know, man. Those guns on a Fiji, even, you can Citadel with me with HE in a Nelson. Pretty dang sure. Okay, so this is not helpful that my team does not want to spot. Maybe the smoke's between me and my teammate and the North Carolina. So let's get out. Let's get out. Let's kite a little bit. Yeah, so let's talk about the next update. I'm sure Cody's played these ships. We have the Paolo Emilio, known as the YOLO Emilio on PC. I've never owned it, but I've seen some incredibly fun games played in it by a few streamers that I follow. Italian, not really a torpedo boat, not really a straight gunboat, kind of strong at both. I think fast and maneuverable. So I'm excited about that boat. And the ZF6 is a tier 9. Paolo Emilio's tier 8. ZF6 is a tier 9 on PC I'm talking about. So coming down to tier 7. And potato quality, if Captain Arcana is still in stream, I know he has checked out potato quality stream. Very good player on the PC side of the game. In 07, top clan, King of the Seas level clan. And he was saying in a video he put together that the ZF6 is like the best dockyard ship yet. Dockyard is the shipbuilding thing, kind of like the Research Bureau a little bit on PC. So it's gotten a lot of love, the ZF6. Cody could probably describe more what it's like. I know I think it has a main battery booster. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get spotted. Wasn't my intention. He's not pointing at me right now, though. And he may sleep on the fact that I'm in torpedo range. Let's see. You just keep coming on that same course there, mister. No, he's gonna be aiming at me. This is looking interesting. Oh shoot. He's too fast. Dang. So North Carolina is fast and maneuverable. It has a good torpedo belt too, so he had a very good damage reduction. But North Carolina, the class is a little different than Iowa's class, and the boat's not as long, so she's more maneuverable, which I like. I mean, she's got a little more of the quality of, say, Massachusetts and Alabama, in that she's turnier. She has a little higher gun arcs than the other U.S. top-tier battleships. So she can actually do things like Citadel German battleships at distance through what's called plunging fire, fire that will come high and down through the deck and hit the turtle back at a perpendicular angle. So I'm super excited to have North Carolina to grind for her. Cody's had some good results in her already. One of his favorite ships, if not his favorite. So he had to be very quiet about that as a super tester while he was testing that boat out. So if you've not committed to a line On the U.S. battleships, I know Birdman was in earlier asking about lines. If you've not committed to a line, I would actually grind the line to the North Carolina first because it's the best U.S. battleship, tech tree battleship in the game, in my opinion. So forget grinding to Iowa, grind to North Carolina first. Now, are you going to grind to the Kansas? I personally would say no, not my favorite ship. So grind, get to North Carolina, then go back the other way and grind to Iowa. I think it's going to be worth it to go that direction. Yeah, as Cody is saying, what you've been wiped out. It is, in my opinion, the best tech tree ship. Moist, good game, man. I was able to get my last bit of top finishes done. Fiji. Fiji's just a fun boat, man. You think it's hampered because it only has AP rounds, but it really is a versatile ship. And the smoke makes it a very dangerous ship, and it has the torpedoes that you don't get when you're playing Belfast. So similar class. Fiji has the torpedoes, Belfast has the HE rounds. They just have two unique play styles because of that. Fiji and the rest of the light cruiser line in the British can act like destroyers when they need to, when you don't have a lot of destroyers on your team. So, can act like kind of big fat destroyers. Hurricane. More cheeseburgers. All right, let's so that's tier 6. Cody's obviously going to want to play North Carolina, so we could stick with tier 6. That's totally fine. We've got our wins on Surrey and Fiji for the night, which is what we wanted. I'm close to Edinburgh now. Edinburgh is going to be here in a few days, you guys, for me, which is exciting. It's been a long line grind. I've made a ton of progress on Surrey as well. So Albemarle's not far off, and that's a ship I'm excited about too. But we have 2 tier 6 battleships, actually 3 tier 6 battleships we can work on. We can work on Lyon, we can work on Sinop, and we can work on King George. So someone was mentioning how far they have to go. Was it you, Ryan? I have 75,000 to go to Vanguard. So maybe we'll do KGV first. So let's do a tier 6 countdown when everyone's ready. You guys kind of raise your hands, tell me when you're ready. This ship is not as fun as I'm remembering it on PC. Feels a little nerf versus the PC. King George V. Okay, all right, you guys, let's get ready here. Say ready. We'll go 3, 2, 1, and then go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. I like using both types of ammunition in the British battleships. And I had a really good time like with Iron Duke, and if you actually Queen Elizabeth found very strong on Legends. I think the AP is feels a little weaker on Legends than it is on the PC side, and I don't know if that's reality or just perception. But now that it's fully upgraded, KGV is a very workable ship. But I really did awesome in this ship on PC, and I've just been finding it to be a little bit more of a struggle to get her to work. And maybe it's going up against Legendary tier, which is a different animal. Well, no, sorry, we're not going up against Legendary tier. Maybe it's just the tier 7. Scaling is a little stronger. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Crash Zone. You got Cody and Moisture on Crash Zone? Okay. I'm on Atlantic.
Good luck, everyone.
Did we get... Oh, hey, Ryan and Aaron are on the same team again. That was good luck last time.
General
Okay. So where are you at, homeboy? I'm probably gonna stay. Okay, you are central. I'm probably gonna stay on this upper side for a little bit. Just cover this northern flank. Looks like we have a Fiji coming with me. Uh-oh, we're spotted already. 2 destroyers, so one of the destroyers is close enough to detect me. I don't have the best concealment on this ship. 14.5 kilometers. We're a pretty big target.
We've been spotted.
19.9 range in Sharn. That's, yeah, Sharn is great range, isn't it? Fun ship. Okay, hello, laggy. Oh, rocked the Surrey. He got me pretty good, but I rocked him for 19. Someone did. It might not have been the Surrey who hit me. It might have been someone else. Might have been a battleship back there. It's a battleship back behind. Do I have a fighter plane and a spotter plane, which I really like?
Fighter airborne.
Oh, I'll bet that Georgia hit me. Who's got Georgia, you guys? I can't remember from last week who said they had Georgia. Georgia, I'm really excited to get that boat. Early results have been positive. Everything I've heard.
Concentrate fire on the target. All stations.
We are kind of playing a little bit risky here by attacking the Georgia. And getting absolutely nothing for it. DG, consider smoking up, dude. Okay, here's where the DD is.
Torpedoes to port.
Georgia can get up and go in short notice. Uh-oh, he's aiming at us. Ouch. These guns are badass. Yeah, that's one limitation on this ship too. With my setup, she's 16.3 kilometer main battery range, which is not great.
Fighter returning to ship.
All right, Ryan, I'm gonna have to back off that Georgia a little bit. I'm gonna try to turn in. Do we have an AFK battleship? Is our Iowa AFK? Appears so. Get too excited, Van struggles with the big boys at tier 7 and legendaries with only 6 guns.
All stations.
Is that what your experience so far? I mean, I know some people have really been liking it. But, you know, the thing is, I mean, the Champagne seems like it's at a huge disadvantage with 6 guns too, but the Georgia does not have the accuracy of the Champagne either, right? Champagne, it's crazy. Played probably... Oops, sorry, sir. Probably 25 games or so for doing some YouTube stuff with it, and it's easy to get around 100,000 or more damage in that ship if you have a halfway decent team. If your team crumbles, you cannot carry in it. You don't have the armor to carry, but the guns are really amazing.
Enemy warship.
As you demonstrated earlier today, that was a great game you had. Close game, but late finish, staying alive, angling your armor against that Odin at the very end. That was great work. If you watch Hitman play, you just see a lot of patient plays. So you can watch and learn and observe that even if you're a great battleship player, it doesn't mean plunging headlong into every cap as quickly as you can. I was not AFK, Brian, just acting AFK? Oh, okay. All right, let's try to push up middle. This is a very slowly developing campy game. Gonna call for focus fire.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Let's switch to HE, try to set this Georgia on fire maybe.
Warship reporting the target position.
We're bouncing our AP. Oh. I'd prefer a shot on this Fletcher.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Can I save my DD? He's gonna try to ram our DD. Okay, cool. We team killed him. Got him out.
Much obliged.
I'm surprised our Fletcher survived that. Yeah, Hitman, I don't think the Champagne is going to be a favorite for a lot of people, but if you actually want to learn how to angle your armor and you want to learn how to get better at gunnery, I think it's a fantastic ship. But it's a pretty high skill floor ship. You're going to have to be pretty situationally aware to play that ship well. So if you're a new player, newish player, and you completed the campaign and got Champagne, what I would do is suggest taking it into AI and working on the gunnery with it in AI and working on angling against some of the battleships you'll go up against in AI mode until you're comfortable, and then start playing some games in standard. Fletcher, you did not need to be trying to gun down that Akazuki from that position. We needed him alive. I had the Massachusetts selected, so I don't think we're going to get shots to fall on the Akazuki. Sorry, Ryan. I need to get my broadside away from this Synop. I'll turn in. Sorry, I get kind of kitey. I weave and turn a lot. I don't go straight lines so much even in a battleship, so apologize. Okay, we'll try to bow in. Ugh. See, we got impatient and we've lost multiple ships now. There's no domination caps in this mode. I mean, there's no reason to push into the center of the map and die quickly. You can kind of weave in, get some shots in, head back out. It's just not necessary to go deep into the middle section like our DD did. That was unfortunate. Turning back out, Ryan. So I got another battleship coming too. Yeah, let's get the knives now. Oh crap, I'm gonna switch to the DD. Slow turrets on this boat too. Couple hits on the Akazuki. Gonna pay for it though. Yeah, this is the melting team games where you're just basically spend the last part of the game trying to survive as long as you can, manage damage, and run. Because you don't have the team heft anymore to really try to compete to win. Fortunately. Might want to try to target the knives now. I'm going to prioritize the DD, then I'm going to prioritize the lowest health ship within a reasonable main battery range. These AP or these HE shells will do a great job on destroyers. We're just getting worked over. Our bum is pretty soft on this ship. That last turn is probably my last. Ah. 22-second reload on Vanguard? Seriously. Alright, well maybe it's going to be more fun than I was thinking. That's phenomenal reload. That's like a heavy cruiser reload. It's 3 seconds better than my Siegfried. Alright, this is a bit frustrating. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the Massachusetts.
Fighter airborne. All stations reporting the position of
We've been ignoring him, so he's gotten really casual on showing broadside. Basically tried his kite, turn a little bit. We're gonna be constrained by the border. Ugh,
main turret
overpen the mass. Come on. Now he's gonna nose in on us, so probably go back to HE. Sorry guys, it's not a very fun game to watch. Or play, honestly. It's just a ship that I have trouble with when I'm down tiered. What's your HP? How many is that? You said you were 2,500 in the last game. You are. Run. Stop firing. You got 3 minutes to make them chase you. That's hilarious, dude. We'll hang and watch you. They're capping. What have you got? You have like... Again. Seriously, dude, you have the thinnest line of blue that I think you can possibly have in your hit points. That should be an achievement. You lived while you had a tiny amount of hit points. I've seen games where people had like 3 hit points before on PC. Well, I wish we could have got a little bit more work done. I mean, we both had decent games. Ryan and I just, again, their Massachusetts went off. But I mean, I'm not worried facing myself in a King George V when I'm in a Massachusetts either. I think we just had teammates that got a little bit impatient with regard to pushing central. Let's see. Hold on, Ryan. I'm going to look at the tech tree and see, how do we get to North Carolina? Through Nevada? How many XP? Oh, it's early access. I'm going to open a few crates. See if we can pull an early access ship out of our crates. I forgot it's still early access. This would be maybe a good excuse to open my crates. Short crate break, people. I've opened a lot of crates. I've never gotten a free ship on Legends. I've opened mini crates on World of Warships PC, and I think I've gotten a Warspite and an Indianapolis for free. And maybe 1 destroyer. And on the other side, it's in a super container, you call it, which can be a daily crate that comes kind of like a special type of crate that can have a ship in it. Very low probability. Let's see if we can open up enough of these to appeal into some additional US battleship crates. We never mind duplicate commanders. Your screen goes dark, you get a ship? Like, oh, does it, it's like a special presentation? I would not know these things. So, hey, who knows for sure? Did anyone watch the stream today with Prince Blip? And so the rumor is the Apollo Emilio, it is a global XP ship. Is that correct? Is that a true assumption? I have 1.6 million. I've been saving it with the hopes that we would get something new. I've been kind of noodling getting another cruiser, since I love cruisers, getting the Eugen. Okay, another duplicate commander. But I've held off in the hopes that we would get some kind of new global XP ship. So that is confirmed, huh? Ryan's gotten several ships out of crates. That is awesome. I haven't paid for many crates at all, so I haven't paid for a lot of event crates. I mean, I've just gotten either the early access crates or some Black Friday crates, that sort of thing. But if I want something really bad, I usually just spend gold on buying a ship because I'd rather spend the money knowing I'm getting exactly what I'm purchasing. Buy some Warhammer crates. People were talking about the key the other day. Oh, what's that? Hey, we got the Nevada! The mission for the Nevada. You got North Carolina straight away, not as a super tester, but through pulling the crate on the early access crate. That's awesome. Yeah, I would be very happy with that. I mean, early access crates are cool. I like being able to actually jump higher in the line. Like, I've gotten a couple tier 6s. I know I got Vacalin. I'm pretty sure I got at least one other tier 6 early access crate. So that's cool. Okay. All right. Let me, I'll go to 120. Hans Geisler. Is he the CV commander? Oh, wait, what's this? Tennessee! One closer! You wanted me to quit opening crates. I said I'm going to 120. What's in this one? Oh, it's a blue. Okay, so what do I have to do? Do I have to complete a mission? I can't remember. Or is it just there? Is she just here? Okay. So will you guys play a tier? Well, Cody wants to play tier 6. So we can come back to this. I don't know what I have to do. Okay. Let me go ahead and put that in my favorite ships. It's been so long since I've done the early access guys. Kind of forget. Okay, so let's set this to the favorites. Dude, I'm stoked. I only have to grind one ship to get to North Carolina, not 2. Hitman bought 15 crates, got all the new BB line, tried the lottery, and of course got nothing. That's why I only buy like the Santa crates, the high-powered ones, and I've always gotten free ships in a few of the crates in those purchased crates. The free crates, never very many. Never very many. All right. You guys probably want to do tier 6, so I'll do tier 6 again. Let's pick a battleship again this time. Let's go, let's go Leon. Leon got our first upgrade. Oh yeah, we're pretty close to the second. And let's just... This is kind of a painful stock grind, so let's go triple booster. All right, tier 6. You guys ready? Okay, ready to load in at tier 6. Go 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Lyon, the French Fuso, pulling out of port. Most guns in the game at 16. I think I'd be correct. She's a good ship too. Kind of similar to the British in that she only has kind of middle of the road AP ammunition caliber wise. So you're not going to completely wreck people with any single AP shell. It's more getting groups of shells on target. French HE is also workable, especially on Champagne. 49% fire chance, but the AP is so good on Champagne. That's really what you want to fire the vast majority of the time, unless you're facing a destroyer, really tanky bow-in battleship, or a super low health ship. The rest of the time you're going to be firing AP, but I see a lot of people just spam HE all day long in Lyons, and I don't think that's the best play, honestly. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh, and Moist is on your team too? You guys rigged this. What's the super tester code? You have some code you put in to get that to happen? So unfair. So unfair. If you could, Cody, just run parallel to me, show me broadside. I just want to see what the Traverse armor is like. If you wouldn't mind, just do a test. All right. Cody is a notorious stream sniper too, so like he doesn't already have enough going for him. It's just crazy. Okay, I see a North Carolina. Someone on my team is already pinging you for death. Oh crap. I'm already getting picked on from the other side. He's totally sleeping. Okay, we gotta show tail to this Jean Bart and kite away. I got 6,300 damage. We went with AP. We aim for the superstructure. What's the main battery range on North Carolina? Bad feeling I'm gonna find out the hard way. Okay, at least I have some friends. We're already down a cruiser. Keep messing with me, Jean Bart. Problem is, I don't have great main battery range in this ship with my setup. Similar to Colorado. I don't recall what Colorado is. What, it's between 16 and 17? Unless you're doing perks for range. This could be decent on the Jean Bart. How did we miss? Shoot. He's pushing straight through. 18 to 19. Okay, that's pretty solid.
That's how it's done.
What's he doing? Oh no. Well, that was a well-timed turn.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Lost 2 destroyers already.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Moist, that better not be you shooting torpedoes at me, dude. I launched torpedoes. Be careful. Get off me. Oh, North Carolina falls short. Tiny bit short. I don't even have the hull upgrade on this boat. Just juke that North Carolina.
All stations, reporting the position.
Damn Akatsuki. Oh, that hurt. Good grief. Alright, now we're going to have to kite the Jean Bart. We're going to have to be careful for the destroyer, so we're going to have to go to HE. Alright, Hitman. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Great stream today, my friend. I'll ping your link when I'm done with this game. I know I forgot. Thanks for coming by. Have a great day. I don't know if there's a second destroyer. Oh, Stock Leone and I. Stockish Leone. It's not all that fun either. Just keep in mind a lot of these boats do get better as you fully upgrade them. We just got completely rocked by that Jean Bart. None of the French battleships have terribly good side armor, so don't rely on that at all. You can't in most battleships, but French battleships are pretty weak.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Okay, Akatsuki. And without the hull
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
upgrade, this is a pretty nimble boat with the hull upgrade. And there you go, Moist. You got me back. Good job. Good torps. It's actually a pretty nimble ship when you get the hull upgrade completed and the engine upgrade, but without either of those two, she's a sluggish beast. Well, our team's rocking. That was not a fun battle. Be a goldfish. Okay. Well, you guys are finishing that. I'm going to jump in and do a tier 5 maybe. Tell me if you get out of that while I'm doing quick. Oh, maybe I'll just upgrade this Tennessee while you guys are finishing up. How about that? So our two choices for commanders are typically Willis Lee or William Sims. Willis Lee is more my setup for battleships with secondaries, and Sims will be my non-secondary commander for a U.S. battleship. So yes, we go with Sims. We'll do a battle booster. We'll do some camo. We've got a couple other flags lately. We picked up the French flag. There was a French flag available by code, which I put out on the Discord. Oh, that's the Independence Day flag. That is kind of scary looking, Uncle Sam, but I guess we have to put that on. No, we're boring. Keep ourselves a target with our alpha flag. Okay, upgrades. So, traverse speed, reload time. Yeah, you didn't get a chance to. I dodged you, dude. I dodged you, Cody. What are you guys doing on these U.S. battleships in this new line? You gonna do main battery mod, or I'm definitely not gonna do secondary mod but I probably need to do the main battery mod and not do the AA guns. And the AA guns would probably be a workable choice there. And probably just damage control system. And get set on fire a lot. Okay, are we ready to roll? Let's boost this puppy. You went AA. Should I go AA? Alright, I could change that out. It's what I was... my other option in my brain. Whoops, whoops. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just sell it. We have enough cash. It's not gonna worry. Not gonna be a big deal. Just remember, you can uncheck that checkbox or sell for credits, and you get less back than you just spent, but you don't have to spend gold to swap out your modules. Don't feel like you have to do that. Okay, you guys want to do tier 6 again, or tier 5? North Carolina is 99 AA, as it should be. That's awesome. I know, she was like the first ship I had on PC that could just rock planes. So fun. Tell me what you guys want to do, 5 or 6? We can do 6 again. Tier 6. Okay. You know what? I'm not vibing on those 2 battleships, so let's try Synop. I mean, I have my good games in them, but you need a better team than I had in those games to really do well in Leon or KGB. All right, I'll give you another chance. Give you another chance. Okay. We're ready. Tier 6. I can commiserate with you, Ryan. Let's regard. Ready on 3, okay? We'll go 3, 2, 1, go. Load. Yeah, I've not had a slew of awesome teams tonight. But we finished in what I think the top 3 in our first 7 games in a row, 7 or 8 games tonight, so got all of our missions done for Shakedown. So if I make it back on tomorrow night, we could do some just open division play. I'm not going to be on a lot longer tonight. Cody doesn't look for an advantage. He doesn't use camo or other buffs because that's for babies. No, I get you. You want a straight up challenge, and that is fair. Would not been a straight up challenge in those boats being semi-stock, but I just don't think any of them stack up to the quality in North Carolina either. Oh, moist. And there he is on the opposite side. I swear it's like clockwork. It's so... I would say it's funny, but it's not, because I now have to play a good player again. We both wound up on Trident. Hey, we're top tier. Cody's gonna rock the Rangers planes. There's no fly zone. Okay. My main battery range is not spectacular in this ship either. Don't set me on fire. That's a good shot by the King George. almost missed him, but he landed a good salvo on me over the hill.
All stations requesting fire on the designated station. Reporting the position of a strategic target. All stations reporting
Can I
the
pay him
position of a
back?
strategic target. All stations requesting fire on the
Who is that? Nevny? Really? Russian battleships have pretty damn good accuracy, like 12 kilometers or so and closer. They're actually kind of a unique setup where they get progressively more accurate the closer the enemy ship gets. So I don't mind shooting at DDs in these ships. Got 2 hits there. Oh crap. We're not paying attention, guys. Getting a little tired and not paying any attention. Hello, Devonshire. Uh-oh. Yeah, you got me on that one. And I don't have the range to hit you, so I thought you wanted an even fight. Don't turn away. Come closer so I can hit you. Says he wants a fair fight, and then he's kiting in North Carolina. Tell you what my main battery range is. It's 14.8.
Concentrate fire on the designated target. Concentrate fire on the target. All stations.
It's a little hard for me to get into mono-y-mono range with the North Carolina when I've got multiple other ships that will all be able to just gang up on me in that area. Come at you, bro. I'm all about that. I just don't want the rest of your team coming at me. He fired at me again. Oh.
Our team is taking the lead.
Okay, we dodged that. Yeah, you got pretty good range there, Cody. That's impressive. Okay, KGB. We have 1 heal left. You don't get as many heals in these boats because you have the quick reloading damage control party. So it kind of evens out. It's a different damage control strategy. Let him peek. Hey, Cody, why don't you explain to Let him peek why my stream is yellow? It's I'm colorblind on peak. It's the protanopia setting, I believe. I have red-green color blindness issues, so this basically turns a lot of the greenish tones to yellowish tones. So you've been wiped out, who is in that North Carolina over there, calls me the mustard man, among other things. He's harsh and he's cruel. Picking on older men, aging men with color blindness.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Hey, got a little bit of payback. Not a lot, but some. Cody's been aching to take that North Carolina out and work me over with it. Ooh, okay. We got this guy. The Bayern broadside. We just don't want to show side with the Synop. The bow armor is very strong. The side armor on the Russian battleships is much weaker. Okay, let's call for focus fire on our friend. Hi, friend. Don't turn out. I want to do that armor check. There's some damage. Okay, so Nagato should not be showing broadside to a North Carolina. That's not good karma. Boy, we've got a Knives now that's really advanced up the flank, so let's switch our attention back here. Gonna be giving us a broadside target, it looks like. Semi. Aim for the superstructure, because we're not gonna necessarily pen the side armor with turtleback armor scheme on the Germans, and we're actually gonna aim a little bit short. Let's try to get him on the other side. I could try to go bow into him, but then I'll be giving broadside to these guys on that side, which isn't necessarily a great plan. What range are we? Let's go ahead and bow in at the knives now. They only have 6 guns, decent caliber, but not accurate. Obviously, he has torpedoes we have to watch for when we get close. 6-kilometer range, so we're not just going to keep going straight into him. We'll start to peel out after he fires when we get kind of in his torpedo range, or just slow down a bit. I'm just worried about these battleships on this side hitting me from a distance. Okay, I'm gonna go superstructure. It's probably fired torpedoes. Yeah, there they are. That was a good hit. Your stern is always going to be a lot softer than your bow armor. It's giving us a good broadside on the opposite side. His guns have not turned around on the front yet, so we're less exposed, showing broadside to him and getting all of our guns on target while he's turning. Okay. Just going to let that fire burn. Torps are not a threat. Signal for focus fire on the KGV. Tennessee is probably going to go for a ram, which probably isn't totally necessary. He has enough hit points left to not ram, but oh well. All right, set a course for the North Carolina.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
We'll be swift on Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't think we have we don't have the propulsion upgrade yet on Sinop. Sinop will get more maneuverable with that upgrade. It's not always about torpedo dodging, it's about being able to change your armor angles quicker. Get bow in quicker when you need to. Cody was kind of let down by his team. Oh, we bounced. You drew the tougher team this time, Cody. 135k. I'm not surprised. You were rocking it over there. So a lot of your team went really wide flank. Kind of concentrated on that side. Made it a little easier for us. There really wasn't any crossfire threat. They didn't have many ships on the west side at all. Which in general, in a map like this with no domination caps, you'd like to have some ships on the west side and then roughly equal force on the east side. Not so much central. And definitely not all center and one flank only, letting the other flank stay wide open. Generally better to have even pressure on each side. Yeah, we have to get really close in with this ship. I have Kedrov as my commander. Probably could use to try to find some kind of boost to main gunnery range. Yeah, that'll work, Moist. I'm almost done. We can work our way up. Cody, will you stick with us and play a couple other things? I'd like to try one more game in the Khabarovsk legendary tier. We managed kind of middle of the table. Look at this guy. Pro gamer. Pro gamer. So yeah, you can see on Synop, we're still a little ways from getting the propulsion upgrade, which will help that ship out. It'll help us get into main battery range quicker too. All right, tier 7. What do we want to play? I have not gotten to play my Ochakov very much lately. So let's do this fun. This is the crazy ship. This ship is nuts. Tell me when you gents are ready. So this quickly became one of my favorite ships to play. Super fun. Oh, I thought we were playing tier 7 first. Oh, you talking about the end? Okay. You ready, Moist? Okay, I'm going to assume you're ready. Tier 7 selections. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Ochakov. I don't know how to pronounce it properly, so I'll say both. This is a fun boat. It's, I think, often played as a long-range HE spammer, which I don't think is what it's built to do. It has almost 12 kilometer radar, 11.9 kilometer radar for a reason. That's to be close enough to caps and conflict zones to radar destroyers. Sitting way back in the back, you can't really play it to its maximum benefit. Oh! Hey! No kidding. How did that work out? Okay, where's my Fletcher? Where is my Fletcher? Okay, Cody's in the Fletcher. Moist giving us air cover. Dude, you even spawn on the same side. I'm gonna go wide, okay? Oh my god, he's twerping me. Don't twerp me. He just sunk me. So rude. Well, it's like Obi's in the house. Obi Swift's in the house. Okay, I'm gonna take a flanking position. 2 destroyers per side. Only 1 battleship. Man, what a weird configuration. So, and it's a Nagato. It's a lower tier battleship. Not that he can't rock us, but he actually has high velocity AP rounds, which will, in a lot of circumstances, overpen this boat, not Citadel it. Knock on wood. So I'm just going to go wide here and try to give Cody cover. Moist is sending his planes to the north.
Support the allied forces.
Okay, so we're going to go Ochakov on Ochakov. Just to keep him off Cody. We're just preoccupy him. I don't want him bothering our destroyer. Gonna go ahead and heal.
Ship is on fire.
Problem
Solved, sir.
Just doing classic kiting here, trying to vary the angle of our ship. This guy's actually got decent aim. But we've been able to, between Cody and I don't know if Cody's hit him, we've been able to take more of his health than ours. So far, not a terrible trade. Ugh. Oh, crap. Okay, stream's been stable and game's been stable. Now it's wigging out again. Okay, on the Fletcher.
Roger.
Go ahead and stop that fire. Here, we got one hit on the Fletcher. So we're a little bit out of position. Ak player is annoying. Or Ochakov player.
Teammate, I need your support.
Yeah, I'm coming. That Ochakov has pretty good aim, just FYI.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
He was hitting me with pretty good regularity, but I'm going to aim at him and definitely going to switch off to the Fletcher if I can. Okay, I'm going to radar the Fletcher. Possible. As soon as I round the corner, Cody, I'm going to radar the Fletcher.
We've been spotted.
Oh, there he is.
All stations.
Don't need to use the radar yet. Nice. Good shot. Oh, crap. Okay. There's the Nagato. The lone battleship is way in the back. Let's go get him. So he's isolated himself, which Cody does have to be careful of this Ochakov. So I'm going to switch off and try to work on him again. Got a fire on him. It's turning back in. Get my guns around, Cody. Nice job.
Much obliged.
It'll at least get him to turn a little bit.
Nice work.
Have to dodge my fire. He bowed into my fire, which may have helped with Cody's torpedoes, able to land on him broadside. So, coordinated play. It was Ochakov versus Fletcher, and we've basically taken out the opposing pair. Okay. So now I'm just going to basically try to keep this Nagato busy and engage while Cody gets within torpedo range. I'll use my lead indicator to check his direction while he's behind the rock. If you have any boat with torpedoes, use it to gauge speed and direction of the enemy when you can't see them. It can be a main gunnery tool. It's just a great source of tactical information. Now Moist is harassing him with his planes. He's heading away from us, looks like. Yeah, kind of directly away, headed to the corner. It's a relatively close game, but it's not an effective Nagato right now for their team. Dude, be careful, Cody. I didn't realize you're so low health. They have one destroyer left.
All stations. Protect that target.
Yeah. Okay, we have both our destroyers boxing in the Nagato. Oh, he's gonna come around the opposite way, so let's hook back. What's he doing? He's just camping back there. Alright, at this point, I probably think I'll just let the DDs do their work. 2 Fletchers with cross torpedoes. I don't think it's going to end well for him. Yeah, he's going to flood out. Leave him to the wolves, and we'll go support the middle here.
Nice work.
Well played to the DDs. We'll go ahead and run one of our repair parties. So what do we have left? We have Z-23, a Prinz Eugen, and a Wichita. So we have 2 cruisers that we definitely have to be careful of from an armor perspective.
Stations requesting fire on the designated target.
We have higher maneuverability and speed, can frustrate them hopefully by dodging. Whereabouts is the carrier? Let's take a second to dodge these torpedoes.
Allied target.
This boat is so shifty, you have to be careful not to turn back into the torpedoes once you've cleared them, because it's very maneuverable. Oh crap. Yeah, took one there. Not super high damage. Drop some long-range fire on the Wichita. I'm gonna hope we're in radar range of the DD. Yes, we are. This is where the long-range radar on the Ochakov is a beast for destroyers. One more salvo should do it. Okay. Didn't matter that I killed him, just needed one of us to do it. One of the 2 of us. Oh, hello. Hello, CV. Ouch. The Eugen who hit me? Probably, maybe. I know the Wichita is going to be coming around the corner. Definitely don't want to be showing full broadside, really. So, got the kite like a beast. Where's that island? Gonna switch to armor piercing. Got our Fletcher working him down. We're working him down. Nice. All right, we just missed a couple kills, but getting the kills doesn't matter in a team game. Oh, Jesus. Get out of here. Okay, now it's time to get some revenge. It's got us. Cody doesn't want to come out of smoke necessarily and get spotted since he's low health. Can't blame him for that. Ah, shit. Tier 7 carrier planes, not all that fun. Let's get around the smoke, see if we can spot him. You have eyes on that CV, Moist? Oh, he's coming with the bombs now. We're gonna try to dodge the best we can. pretty good carrier captain. He's been getting torpedoes on us relatively regularly. Let's see how he does with bombs. Ah, missed that. I need a spot, Moist. That was a great game, man. You got the Kraken. I like to feel like I distracted a few people for you. Jeez Louise. He's probably hiding behind this island, eh? You have fighters or anything like that, Moist? Let's go ahead and use radar. What the hell? Oh, he is close enough. Let's see what we can do with armor piercing. Oh, shh. So close.
Hull breach. We're taking on water. Problem solved, sir.
So dang close to avoiding that torpedo. You have a light cruiser trying to kill a big fish like a carrier. A lot of times it is pecking them to death. I don't know if I can evade these torpedoes. Moist, are you? I don't know where your planes are, dude. Just didn't see you spotting him at all. Pretty good CV player. Only 17 seconds. So we got the win. Awesome game by Cody. You got the trifecta, the high caliber, the Confederate, and the Kraken. That's how you know it's not just a kill-stealing Kraken, when you get those other two awards with it. Dude, that's a great game. Oh, that's our other Fletcher? Dude, I thought that was you that got the Kraken. That's our other Fletcher. Wow. Well, good games for both you guys. And you got the full gamut, the full house. Game Moist. Good one to pull out there. Yeah, their Percival captain was pretty dang good. It's a good score for CV Commander being up near the top of the board. I thought that was you. I just kept seeing Fletcher and thinking that you were getting all those kills, dude. I was pulling for you. Totally pulling for you. Hey, I don't feel bad that I wanted it to be you, okay? Oh, I guess Shakedown, we still need one more. One more. I thought we'd finished everything. Okay, ready with Legendary? Just take me a second here. Let's level this dude up. I thought for sure if it was a Fletcher, it had to be you getting all those kills. How could it not? Well, I was fine when I thought you were taking those kills. And it was some other guy. Okay. Alright, when you guys are ready, I'm ready. You played way too much North Carolina. I thought you were saying I haven't played this in a while and you were like knocking it out of the park. That's what I thought you were commenting on. Well, hey, play what you like, right? Play what you're having fun with. That's the key. All right, last game of the night. We're going to do Legendary Tier to finish it up. We're going to go on 3. Go 3, 2, 1, go, and load. Well, we needed all of our combined powers to pull that one out. Yeah, I got in instantly too, so let's see. Which is pretty fast for a legendary tier, right? LOF. Land of Fire. I'll warn you, this is only my second game in Khabarovsk. Or Khabarovsk, however you're supposed to say it. Hey! Hey! We did it again! Triple play! Oh, moist. You got a juicy Charles Martel to shoot at. Bismarck. Slow. Fat. Jean Bart. Amass. Could be a good Yamato game for you, my friend. I know that's a relatively new ship for you. Okay, it's the first ship I've ever had twist and track on.
That's how it's done.
What did you load in, Cody? I missed it. Gearing. Okay. Well, this is good. I'm not a capping DD, and we didn't wind up with domination caps, so I'm happy about that. I don't need to feel any pressure to cap early. There's no CVs, obviously, so we have, in this setup with this Khabarovsk, we have basically really crappy detection. We're 7.7, so we're going to get outspotted by pretty much every other DD. We're basically gunboating it. It's only 6-kilometer torpedoes, so... Charles Martel has no camo. Still hit me though. Oh shite. Oh my.
Critical engine damage.
Got hot over here really fast. Really fast. Come on, torpedoes. Just gonna fire some torpedoes back through the smoke, just in case. Oh, nice! Or Georgia took out the Charles Martel. Charles Martel is really flimsy armor. That's the other thing about it. It's not a ship that you can make mistakes in. You will pay. Cleve, Colorado and Sinop reported you because they literally couldn't kill you for an entire match. They just couldn't kill you because you're Cleve, bro. Conqueror, bro. Kinda stinks having no hydro. No sonar 1 on this boat. Okay, let's loop back into the fray. Is that you, Cody? Okay, yeah, I'm coming. Trying to determine where the fire is coming from for blind firing that smoke. Loop around the back here. There he is. There he is.
Engine boost deactivated.
There he is. Not good to be you right now, Khabarovsk. These are little laser guns, too. Oh, the Massachusetts stole your kill that time, Cody. Okay, I'm gonna loop around the back. I'm gonna flank him from the rear. You hit like, Cleve hit 2.4 million potential damage. Why couldn't they kill you, do you think?
Designated target.
I remember back in the day on World of Tanks, there was this YouTube video, and it was set to Duel of the Fates from Phantom Menace. And it was these two, I can't remember what tank it is, but it's a tank that you get relatively early on. I think a German heavy tank that has like no main gun caliber and decent armor, so it's really hard to kill an enemy with it, but it's also hard to be killed. So it's two guys in the same ship. Nice, Cody. And they're battling one another for like 7 or 8 straight minutes. Could not kill one another because they didn't know where to shoot each other in the right weak spot. It's pretty funny. Okay, I'm gonna come support you with the yams. So I don't know, that Colorado that was sitting that close to you and couldn't kill you reminds me of that old tank YouTube video. Cemetery with an interesting spelling of cemetery. Good God, this team is too good, killing all these ships too fast. All you did was stop and then start up the engines when they shot at you. Okay. A few shots in on the Z. The Z. We're just trying to help Cody. Ah, gain an advantage on that guy. Must have had a torp. Okay, he's out. Double check our torpedo range. I think it's 6. Yeah. We could try to rush this Yamato, but I don't think that's a winning strategy. Uh-oh. Destroyer's out because he's spotting us.
Engine boost activated.
So, given that he's probably going to be torping the heading we're on.
Reporting the target position.
There we go. 1 salvo, 1 kill.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
We might be set here to get a good torp angle on the Yamato around the corner. Oh, he got rocked. Probably by Moist. Going to guns! Go for the kill steal! Horrid kill steal. Hit the belt. Alright, and then there was one. I like this when we all get on the same side. Crossplay divisions. One day we will have them, right? Actually, I should be going to the opposite side of the Bismarck from where he's firing. That way he'll have to turn his guns all the way around to engage us. This way, if we go this side, we'll just be dealing with his secondary batteries. Until he decides to turn. But we have smoke.
Engine boost deactivated.
And he's dead. That team had it together. Yeah, good game. Those last 2 games were fun, man. Very fun. Just teams didn't, or our team did not allow these people to live long enough for me to get hardly any damage. Look at me way down here. Moist, good job. Who's number 1? Good job, Cody. I have a lot to figure out on this boat, the Cabras, with regard to just the turning, the ballistics, when to pop out and shoot. But that's only game 2, so good to get a win. And again, we only have one game left, one top 4 finish, and we knock out all of our missions for the week. So it's been a fruitful night. Hey, thanks to Moist and Cody for those games, and for Ryan for jumping into on the countdowns. That was awesome. Hey, good seeing you guys. It hasn't been as many streams lately for me, so it's always very, very, very appreciated to see familiar faces in here. You too, Cleve. And on the Discord, so I really appreciate you guys dropping by and hanging. It's been fun, and do have a couple newish videos on my YouTube page, one on aiming, one on Champagne. Didn't play Champagne tonight, but maybe we will in the next stream. That can be an extremely fun boat. It can also be a little dicey to play. Definitely not easy armor-wise, but really cool guns. So, hey, I want to thank you for joining. It's been a pleasure, and thanks for coming by tonight. It's VannKraken. Maybe we'll be back on tomorrow night, possibly for Saturday night stream. We'll put that up with a placeholder on YouTube if we decide to go live on that or not. Thank you. Yes, I am the mustard man. I am from the land of the potatoes. I am VannKraken, and I am out. Take it easy, you guys. Thanks for coming. Have a great evening. Thanks, free time. Take care.